So you want to be big and strong like Popeye? Well, you're going to need some spinach. So the first thing you're going to need for spinach is, obviously, it's going to be a field. Let's face it, you need somewhere to plant your stuff. And we've got our field here. Now, it's fully prepped apart from being rolled, because technically, whilst I said to me field prep, full field prep, you should roll it before seeding. No, the rolling's after seeding. Yeah, well, we'll just leave that one right there. So we've got everything else done. So it's been ploughed, it's been limed, double fertilised state, and it's cultivated as well. So we're ready to go. There's nothing else that needs to be done to this field. So what you need to do now is go get yourself a seeder. Standard seeder, no problem with that, no messing around. Now, press LB and Y to switch over to the actual spinach itself. We'll do LB and A, unfold it if that's the type of seeder you've got. And then once we're ready, once it's finished doing its own thing, we're going to be putting some spinach into the ground. Oh, we're going to be making Popeye happy, so pull over like that. We'll then lower it down, LB and B, and then we'll turn it on, LB and X. You can only be planted in December. Ah, now that brings us on to something else. Because if we go into the old crop calendar menu, and we'll scroll down for the spinach, there we are. So it's saying you can plant it in March, April and May, and basically harvest it any time of the year. So that says to me it's never going to wither. Interesting indeed. Now, obviously, this is only if you're playing with the seasons mode turned on. So if we turn that off, because, you know, we want to be just getting cracking on with it, and it's still doing this thing. As soon as you go into that menu, it stops at the traffic. You got to go around up from the bottom. Oh, I hope that gets an update. Right, so we'll turn the seasonal growth off. There we are. So now we can turn it on, and away we go. Planting spinach in September. No, what were we at? December. Planting spinach in December. So obviously if you go to the crop calendar menu now, you can plant anything whenever you like. Now it's still going to have some sort of growth stage on it, so we'll take a little look at that as it's going through it. But if you're playing with the seasons on, you can be planting it in sort of like springtime, March, April and May. So just bear that in mind. So I'm going to get this field all seeded with the spinach then. Right, so that's the field all seeded, and to be fair, apart from being a darker shade of brown, it doesn't look much different. But obviously, you know, you got to give it time. It's going to need to grow, and it's not going to happen immediately. So at least we're ready to go. And to be fair, we are going to have to keep an eye out for some weeds, which is interesting because I thought I'd ploughed this field. But all right, fair enough. So, first month in, we're into January, so that's month 1. Obviously, we haven't got the seasons turned on, and yeah, we got a little bit of growthage. Now, I have turned the weeds off, because I didn't want to be dealing with them in this type of video, but, you know, it's coming along nicely. All right, fair enough. Right, I'll see you next month then. So, we're now in February, so this is the second month, so they're looking all right, actually. I mean, to be fair, I'd say they're looking potentially like cabbages, but... I suppose it's just from an aesthetic point of view, but okay, so that's month 2. So I'm going to see it in month 3. So month 3, so we're in March now, and I'd say they're slightly darker underneath. I mean, it could just be my eyes, mind you, but yeah, they look a little different. All right, fair enough. Right, on to month 4 then. So we're now into April, so month 4, we've got a bit of fog on the go. Not a lot's changed, to be fair. Just saying. Right, okay, let's go on to the next month then. Right, so we're in month 4, and to be fair, there's something I missed completely, because it's now saying ready to harvest. It was actually ready to harvest last month, and I didn't read the menu properly. So, it's 3 months. 3 months. We put it in December, so 1 month to January, 1 month to February, 1 month to March. 3 months of waiting, and then you're ready to go. All right, fair enough. Now, obviously, you're going to need to get this off the ground, and there's only one thing that we can use at the minute as of recording this video, and it's going to be this bad boy. So you're going to find it in the shop menu under vegetables and spinach harvesters. Now, I'd imagine there's going to be some more stuff that comes out from modders over time, but at the minute, this is the only thing that we can use. So let's get it sorted. So we'll start it up. Now, first thing we need to do is Albion A, unfold it. So that's going to raise that up like that. There we are. And then we're going to come across to the corner of the field. We'll start here. And then we're going to do LB and B, lower the header. LB and X, turn it on. And then away we go. So we'll get right to the edge. There we are. So we're doing some spinach. Harvesting some spinach. Oh, excellent. Right, let's get this done so Popeye can have some lunch. Right, so coming up on the last pass now. And to be fair, that's all right. I mean, admittedly, the header is not that big. But it does make it easy to do in-cab stuff like we're doing right now. I mean, pretty much I've done this whole field in-cab and it wasn't that hard. I think that's ace, or do like that. Right, so lift it up, we'll turn it off. Now, obviously, you could potentially take this whole piece of equipment down to the sell point and sell it off. Or you could just dump it into a trailer. What we're going to do right here, so let's give this a go. Am I close enough? I don't know if I am actually. Right, we'll give this a go. So we'll nudge it a little bit closer. There we are. So get in there like that, like that. Is that close enough? Can we unload? Do we not? No, do you not unload? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, do we have to? What's this? No, that's the header. That's the header as well. Alright, what if we, what? Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck between the two. What if we get into the tractor? Does it unload this side or the other? No, it unloads this side. Pretty sure it does. Right, so let's put that there. Like that. That should be close enough. Okay. So why is it not unloading? That's, interesting. Because this trailer does take... Move bunker off. Oh, there we are. L being down, move bunker off. Why didn't they put it as unload? I mean, move bunker up. Move bunker up and down. Right, okay. I see where they're going, because the whole thing on the back is the bunker. And now the trailer's full, mind you. But alright, fair enough. I mean, pipe out like we used to with harvesters or anything like that. But now we're moving bunker up and down. Right, fair enough. Now, obviously, once you've harvested it and you've got it in your trailer, or you're just going to take the whole machine straight down there, yeah, you're going to want to go and sell it somewhere. So if we go into this menu and then up to prices, there we are, and we're going to come down to spinach. So it's all in alphabetical order. So we'll go all the way down to the S's. So come on, S's. There you are. How many letters in the alphabet? Too many. Right, so we're getting close now. Come on, spinach. No, there we are. Right, so spinach. So we can put it in the canning factory, farmers market, sell it to Goldcrest Valley, and then all the different places you can sell it. Now, if you didn't want to sell it off, obviously you can add it to the next thing. You can put it into a production chain. I'm going to show you which one as well. And it's this one, the Preserved Food Factory. Now, on the map on Riverbend Springs, anyway, we have got the one that's actually called, what's it, the canning factory. It is the same thing. It does the same thing. So we'll go back down to it. Oh, come on, should have left it on the spinach. Dear, oh dear. Right, so where are we? There we are, so spinach. So the top one there, canning factory, is actually the Preserved Food Factory basically put on the map. So this is the one that you build yourself. The canning factory is the one actually pre-built on the map for you. So you got your pallet spawn point just there, production chain menu there, and then your loading in point round the back. So what you can make here, we go into the menu, it's going to be, click on that, there we are. So we'll come across and we're going to be able to make, down the bottom, spinach bags. Yeah, it's going to bag it up. Put it in some single-use plastic for you, because that's always good for the environment. But alright, fair enough. Oh, that being said though, I mean, that's alright. That piece of equipment was pretty easy to use. I mean, I'd imagine we're going to have more stuff coming out, and probably like Chris S and Riley S going to do something where you can harvest the whole map in one go or something ridiculous like that. But for starting off, that's alright.